Some will seize any chance to better their lot. Steal. Betray. My people were always divided. Obsessed with loyalty. Or selfishness. But we lost ourselves. And put our home in the reach of terror. Before we all sink into the same abyss, you must stop them from defiling what was to be paradise. Find the Pathstone. And cut this evil out of our heart.
The darkness gathers around us. I will cut it away at the source.
Are you mad? Of course you are.
I am heir to the mother's blood, beholden to no one and nothing. If you will not name your cause, forswear your craft and your flesh, you are mine now. Burn to nothing.
And breathe.
little longer.
We're gonna be drinking a lot of salt water. Even this floating pustule got a head throwers. Why don't you dig about?
Where would I put it?
Better than nothing, I suppose. Winch him up! Look at those waves! Size of mountains! Hell's that? Shoot! Shoot!
I must wait. Where am I? Did anyone else survive? I'm overburdened. This evil ends here.
take more than you to drag me back. Be freed of your woeful life. Your people's blood has cooled so much. None will set foot on the ancients' land again. You.
Do not appoint yourself my judge.
You. The fracture. Worthy hands have shaped you.
Found the Pathstone. It wasn't easy.
Once it is attuned, it will guide us to the Ancients' cradle. While their fanatics drift in the fog, perhaps they shall perish on their journey.
Well, perhaps we use it. For once, the cults must chase us. If we ambush them at the cradle and seize the Worldstone Shard, that may be our best chance to thwart Diablo's return.
It may be. But the path...
And how is it that you know so much of this place and its people?
To catch a quarry, you must be one with the terrain. I have traveled for many years in pursuit of the wicked.
It must be a burden for you to spend so long away from home.
It is no burden. It is my charge. All who...
How charmingly straightforward.
We should leave as soon as we are able. How do we prepare the Pathstone?
I have not heard of it being attuned apart from the cradle, and the one who claimed it is dead.
Karshoon is quite practiced at the crafting of arcane objects. Perhaps he can assist you.
No need to flatter me. But I suggest we learn more of its origins before using it in any working of significance.
Of course, and I will begin that research immediately. Zatham, would you join me and share a few of your tales? I too must prepare for a journey.
Good luck. I'll be ready to depart the moment you've finished.
Too much needs to go right for this to work. Don't indulge in false confidence. You're better than that.
There is nothing false about it. Before today, the Cult of Terror had all the advantage. Now, we have something. I think that justifies a little hope.
Remember how long the cult has had to prepare for this moment. Our hope should be no louder than a whisper.
Then you're admitting we have a chance?
Don't spread it around.
The mists call, but my purpose is greater.
We have discovered how to use the Pathstone. Talk with your seer, and then let us sail for the Ancient's cradle. It is long past time.
Very well. I'll find you once I've spoken with Kane and Karshoon.
Then I will speak with the Watchers here. There may be news of the Fanatics movement.
Are you certain, Kane? You aren't getting any younger.
I heard the Pathstone is ready. Am I interrupting something?
Karshoon and I were having a discussion about a rumor I want to seek out.
Ah, I will be happy to assist you the moment we return from our voyage.
No, don't trouble yourself. You have more urgent work. But if you wouldn't mind a sprint to the docks, I have an associate who can help me with this. Tell him I'll meet him shortly. He will be easy to spot. A paladin of Zakarum, and proud of it. The signs are everywhere, Karshoon. We cannot focus on one problem at a time.
I wonder what all this is about.
Now, where is he?
You must be looking for Kane.
That I am. Akarat is my name.
He said he'd meet with you shortly.
Well, there's no hurry. I'll wait for him nearby.
Kane invites everyone to the workshop. Why does he have this paladin waiting outside?
I was worried you were going to miss him.
Is this the right pile?
You all are perfectly capable without me. Rayek's genius. Karshun, your wisdom. Charsi, your craft. And you've a most reliable friend on top of that. One who tends to do all the hard work, don't forget.
Your faith is very rarely misplaced.
Ah, we were just talking about you.
You're leaving?
Yes. I can ignore the prophecy of the end of days no longer. There have been too many signs. I must look for answers that Westmarch cannot offer. We all have our roles to play, and I believe yours is to stop the darkness which presently looms. There is nothing I provide which you cannot accomplish yourself.
If that is your decision, I will not stand in your way, though I may regret trying to read your script.
Never change, my friend. The workshop is yours until I return. I know you will use it well.
It's been the end of days for a long time, Kane. Are you sure about this?
Anything else to move?
Just a few more, my boy. If you wouldn't mind.
Good point. If I do mind, will you stay?
You all are far too much. Don't bully an old man.
I know when you've made a decision. Let me take the rest of these.
I'll help.
I've left my research on the World Stone, and a few other subjects besides. I am certain they will be of use to you. And some of my own manuscripts, if you can be bothered to squint. You might learn a few new things. Save for my memories. This is all I have of Amelia and Jared now. Would you mind taking it to the carriage outside? It's hardly fit for travel, but it wouldn't be right for me to leave it. That appears to be everything, my dear friend. At my age, you become an expert in farewells, but I quite prefer we'll meet again.
May the stars follow you, Elder.
Walk with me for a little, my friend, if you please.
You know where to find me, Kane. Have a safe journey.
Goodbye. Oh, we'll meet again.
Your potential, your virtue, have no limit. I knew it the moment you stepped into the... You've met your perils with resolve and compassion. And that is rare indeed. These are troubling times, perhaps more than any in my life. So many.
It is the duty of the strong to fight for those who cannot. As long as there is something of this world left to protect, I will defend it.
I have seen some of the bravest people alive descend into hell, stand against destruction incarnate. You are a hero of their ilk. for what you have endured. Perhaps even greater. Never lose sight of all you have overcome. Cultists, traitors, demon lords, the power of creation itself. One last thing. Quit worrying about me. I've walked dangerous roads my whole life. You stop fearing what could happen and focus on what must. I'll be as safe as I ever have.
Thank you for everything, Cain. We'll meet again.
Until that day, my friend. Akarat, patience is...
Enough goodbyes.
Cain is the closest thing to a guiding star I have found since landing upon these shores. I hope you'll be all right.
I met Cain in a jungle. You met him in a town under siege. He can take care of himself. Let's see to your journey,
You know the way to the Ancient's Cradle?
I'll need the Pathstone. It, harbors a residual energy I do not recognize. But its powers are of sealing and unsealing, not just doors, the clouds themselves.
How do I use it?
When you sail into the fog and mist of the Forgotten Sea, keep it close, and your mind focused on thoughts of opening.
That's all?
You might appreciate a simple task, on the rare occasion one presents itself.
Indeed I might. Take care of this place, Kashun.
Are you ready? Two ships departed Westmarch in the dead of night without any record of their destination.
Kashun told me how to use the Pathstone. Can you guide us to the Ancient's Cradle?
Yes. Be certain you have everything you need.
Are you back already? Which of the four corners is it today? The Forgotten Sea, eh? Quite the trip. Can't imagine what you'd expect.
We will do everything in our power to protect your crew. And you needn't stay.
Yes, I know. Soon? Right away? Yesterday? We're already stocked. Come by at your leisure.
here we are. It has not changed since I left.
The mists call.
Place the patstone on the altar. That should grant us entry.
What is this island to you?
It was my home for quite some time. Now it is more of an obligation. But stopping evil demands my presence here. Our presence.
Very well. Show me to where the cult is likely to strike. We will prepare our ambush there.
A good plan. There are many places of power where the source energy of the land burns freely. The patstone is connected to these places. We will use it.
I'm ready when you are.
Watch your step. If you fall, the people here will not lift a hand to save you.
They are already here.
Your undoing arrives on the way. Not yet. How are they ahead of us? And what is that magic animating them?
I told you, this island has power in it. The fire of life. A force that touches everyone here. I do not remember it being so uncontrolled.
Let's move. As swiftly as we can.
Does nothing stay dead any longer?
Not yet. A little bit longer. I'll cleanse the world of purity.
Do you see them gathering? We go forward, quickly.
I must wait.
Are you prepared, children? The power of creation, made pure through terror! Oh, even here it resists. This land will burn. Leave, and you can live to dream of its ashes.
You saw what happened when she tried to harness the fire of life. Perhaps this is why they could not bring the stone to hell so quickly. The witch is stronger than I suspected. As if she could do anything.
With the Worldstone Shard at her command, there is no limit to the horrors she'll be able to unleash. We must bolster our defenses.
Save them. An outsider. Why do you travel with one of them? Outsiders bring destruction.
The outsiders have more in common with our people than you would expect, Reen.
Those cultists are my enemies as well. Zatham and I are here to end them.
Their leader. What does she want?
Let me investigate. Up my connection to the cradle long ago. It must...
What options do we have? We need to keep the Bride of Hell from any place of power we can.
Where is your mother, Reen? Her
Right away. The fire. It plagued a lot of us. She got sick and she changed. She fled into the wilds. I was trying to find her.
Is there a chance she still lives?
I hope so. The change... It doesn't affect everyone the same. The fire.
Is there a chance she still lives?
I hope so. The change... It doesn't affect everyone the same.
There are few more connected to the land than Tarzoin. Only the elders. And I would not depend on their assistance.
Reen, do you have any idea where she might have gone?
We're all bound to one another. Through the fire of life. I can find her. I pray it doesn't make me sick. Mother Lilith, guide me to your blood.
Find Tarzoin if you can. I will protect him until you return.
Still recharging.
Of the fear. Let it fill you.
Outsiders everywhere upon the cradle. This is truly the end.
You're safe, for the moment. I have allies nearby who can protect you.
Rot upon her flesh, rot upon the land mother and father left us. The conflict has found me.
Have you seen a woman named Tarzoin nearby? It is imperative I find her.
Tarzoin of the Lilin? This curse is their fault. All theirs. Outsiders everywhere upon...
Have you seen a woman named Tarzoin nearby? It is imperative I find her.
Tarzoin of the Lilin? This curse is their fault. All them. Be gone from here, outsider. Keep your filth from our home.
Longer.
Will not take anything from me.
A little bit longer. That's still recharging.
The vessel! Break it!
It takes no vision to foresee your end.
You are not with them? Who are you?
I am here to stop them. Are you Tarzoin?
How do you know my name? If you want my blood, you will have to fight for it.
I met your son, Reen. He thought you could...
Reen would not give his name to an outsider easily. Either you are born of...
At the monuments nearby. I'll go with you. And if there's anything more you can tell me about this curse, it might help our cause.
The children of Inarius were cruel to us. To all the Lilin. They kept food for themselves while we starved. Anyone who suggested leaving the island was punished. One of our elders tired of their hypocrisy. Morwith stole the Pathstone from the others and fled. Since then, the fire of life burns us all. Some of us are unaffected. Some disfigured. Some turn into monsters. We did not support Morwith. But the Inari are to blame for what we have become.
That's still recharging. Not yet. I'll never steer me. I must wait. Time is everything. Your undoing arrives on the wind.
Green! Are you hurt?
I'm fine now. Thanks the ancients, you're alive.
You are true to you?
Now is not the time.
You are true to your word, outsider. But how did you come to stand beside an Inari?
I want what you want, Tarzoin. There is darkness here. We will need all our strength to banish it.
Zatham is right. We must keep the code from anywhere on this island where they could purify the World Stone.
The World Stone. A relic of the first days. It once rested in the husk of creation. Father Inarius abandoned us. Took the stone away. At first, Inari and Lilin were equal. Then, Inarius's favored children made themselves greater. Too slowly for us to recognize. I will show you. What began in harmony ended in discord. After the war, the father returned to us forever changed. He condemned his children, sealed away the fire of life. Only those of angelic blood were permitted to guard its embers. We watched as the light faded. Now, at long last, the ancient fears of our creators are manifest. It begins in terror and ends in destruction.
The place where the World Stone was stored. How do we get there?
It sits behind a great...
The place where the World...
It sits behind a great barrier. I've only seen it opened or sealed with the Pathstone by procession of the Elders.
The Pathstone is in our possession. Your Elder was... using it to ravage the seas closer to the mainland.
Her heart was as black as any, and her end was quick.
Enough from you. I do not grieve for her. But only a fool believes they know another's heart. Outsider, if you have the Pathstone, then you have a chance to guard the husk of creation. The Elders gather in the center of the island, in a wood teeming with great trees. But I would not count on their help. None of my people sit with them any longer.
We would have a better chance of persuading them with you to speak for us.
I'm not permitted among them. My condition. But my son knows of a home for the afflicted. We will travel there.
The place where the World Stone was stored.
It sits behind a great barrier.
The Pathstone is in our possession.
Outsider, if you have...
We would have a...
I'm not as the... Outsider, may we meet again.
You free, or we can continue. I will die before I give paradise to your sky. You've traded your life for a moment's delay.
Be careful. The land's fury is aroused.
are reacting to the Pathstone. Perhaps if I unite them... A little bit longer. I must wait.
So we can pass. Keep the Pathstone hidden. Bothers me.
Everything.
Keep the Pathstone here. We should be ahead of the fanatics. Let us go.
The mists call, but my purpose is greater.
How dare you threaten the son of Inarius? Unhand me!
You are plagued. Your life endangers the sanctity of the cradle.
How did you?
A little bit longer.
How did you?
Now is not the time. A little bit longer. Now is not the time. Timing is everything.
How did you? Please, let me live.
We will not harm you. What happened here?
The Sanctifiers. We tried to tell them. We're not monsters, just changed. They hear nothing but the tolling of death bells. The Lilin ripped their heart from our home. They deserve their punishment. I've done nothing wrong.
What tragic discord. The light of your life still shines.
Please, brother, help me. The Sanctifiers. They killed everyone else. Had the outsider in Zatham not protected me.
We will hunt down these jackals. The elders will not permit murder in defiance of our law. Come with me, brother.
Where are you taking him?
A safe place for the afflicted. He will be no threat to anyone, and be under no threat from anyone. Outsiders bring destruction, Satan. Inform the elders of the one in your care, and accept their judgment.
Vibrate. Timing is everything. waiting. If I'm breaking some sacred law of your homeland, I'd like to know about it.
They all say outsiders bring destruction. But they have been the seeds of their own destruction since I was a boy. If anyone can purge the darkness from this land, it will be an outsider. We will talk to the elders, but we're not beholden to them. Go ahead. Open it. This will be where they gather.
This is for the good of all. Your family will be cared for until you are cured. No harm will come to you at the colony.
No! Please!
Fear is controlling you. Open your heart to the guidance of Inarius.
Stay on your guard. Imuthrus lies as much as he speaks.
Guards! It is you who brings the outsiders. You who brings ruin.
I bring salvation.
We have a mutual enemy in the cultists. If we guard the husk of creation together...
No. They poison our home. And now... on the Father's will. The land will judge you for this outrage.
Do none of you see what he has done? Are you so afraid to speak against him?
Immersive. Zaitham is a child returned to his cradle. He deserves our mercy.
I should never have permitted you to leave. Their whispers have spoiled your soul, boy.
Entrust them to me. I shall measure their claims. We must consider every option.
Whatever harm they bring is upon you tenfold.
As you say, Imuthrus. Follow me, if you would. Can you not hold your grievances inside?
This is why the rot spreads. Unwillingness to speak its name.
Stop, right here. Outsider, give us a moment.
The Lilin only think of themselves. The Inari pretend to care for everyone, yet they twist their own rules.
They did not all command you to kill. They did not all silence your objections. They did not all take your eyes. Only Imuthrus.
He is the worst of them.
but he's just a symbol. This curse shows us as we are inside.
That doesn't change our obligations, does it?
I suppose it does not.
Your anger disturbs the song. Reserve it for the invaders. Do not make... Come. I will show you what we must protect. We will be safe here. Fire of life, song of the Father, welcome me within. After you, outsider.